Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back here on the channel. Took a few hour nap, just get a little bit of rest. And now I'm here to do my NFL Week 16 picks. There's a lot of good games this week. Starting Thursday night, then it's 2 Saturday games. There's a good look through the schedule here. Some good games on a few good games on Sunday. See, let's get into the schedule here. We're starting off with Thursday night football. The Denver Broncos 9-5 at 8-6. Los Angeles Chargers. I'm gonna say the Broncos win this game, man. At this point, I just think they're the better team. Coming off a 31-13 win against the Colts. It was a close game entering the fourth quarter, but they pulled away. Bo Nix can't have those interceptions, have those mistakes this week. But the Chargers' defense last week looked terrible, I thought, against the Buccaneers. They outscored 27-0 in the second half. Gave 4 touchdowns to Baker Mayfield. They gave up 223 rushing yards a whole, 506 total yards. They couldn't do much offensively. After the first 2 quarters they could, but the second half they didn't do shit in the second half. Just kind of quit, I thought. I just think the Broncos at this point are the better football team. They're better, at least defensively. I think they're a better defensive team. Offensively, I felt they're good when they're not turning the football over. Now, I know they're playing in Los Angeles, but I have to take the Denver Broncos. Mostly because I just trust their defense more, and the Chargers' defense, I just couldn't. After a short week, their Chargers' defense has been good, really, all season. I mean, they've had some really good defensive games. I feel like they've had kind of been up and down lately. But I'm going to say the Broncos win. Even if it is a close game, I'm still taking the Broncos. So give me Broncos here to improve to 10-5. Next game, Houston Texans at Kansas City Chiefs. Big game for the Houston Texans. More of a big game for the Houston Texans than it is for the Kansas City Chiefs with a 13-1 record. I think this is more a game the Texans have to win. Whether Mahomes is playing or not, because he has that ankle injury, whether he plays or not, this is a game they still have to win. Whether it's Mahomes, Carson Wentz, especially if it's Carson Wentz, this is a game you ought to win. And it's in Kansas City. He was a full participant in practice ahead of this matchup. He could miss this game. He could see it, but he said he plans to play despite the high ankle sprain. Hopefully, he doesn't hurt himself again. He was a full participant, so it's a sign. Could it at least he could potentially play? And he's a full participant. So I'm gonna bank on Patrick Mahomes plays and pick the Kansas City Chiefs there, improve to 14-1, improve their one of the teams to beat in the AFC. Texans, Chiefs defense, they got a really good defense. They're coming off that game where they forced, I think, 4 turnovers. Pitt got 3 interceptions. And the Texans' offensive line has massively struggled this year. Their defense is okay. But I can't trust the Texans here, man. They've really disappointed me this year. I thought they'd be better than they are. Steelers at Ravens. It's going to be an interesting matchup, a rematch. Steelers beat the Ravens the first time this year they matched up at home, but now they're on the road in Baltimore. We'll see. If the Steelers sweep the Ravens and win the AFC North, it's going to be a good season, but they got to make it past the wild card. I don't know if I can trust the Steelers after last weekend. The Ravens playing at home, they're going to want revenge. They don't want to get swept by a divisional opponent. And Lamar's been playing really good football. He had his worst game against the Steelers defense, so we'll see how he bounces back here at home against a divisional opponent, coming off that 5 touchdown game against New York. Steelers coming off that embarrassing 27-13 loss, where both sides of the football they didn't look good. I'm going to take Baltimore Ravens here at home. And then but Steelers could win, but I wasn't encouraged with the offensive performance, and possibly no George Pickens with that hamstring. If he does play, I'm still going to go with the Ravens. So, yeah, Giants at Falcons. Give me the Falcons here. Giants going to continue their tank. Lions versus Bears. I'm gonna pick the Lions here. Bounce back, prove to 13-2. The Bears, they've got worse since firing Matt Eberflus. I thought their offense would be better with Thomas Brown. It's not. It's got worse. Caleb Williams has looked worse and worse and worse every week. Give me the Lions here. Cardinals, Panthers. Give me the Cardinals here over the Panthers. Rams at Jets. Give me the Los Angeles Rams to improve to 9-6. I don't know why the Jets would want to win at this point. Just get your draft pick. Eagles at the We Are Commanders. Bum 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 bum. It's gonna be an interesting matchup in Washington. Commanders, still trying to get wins, get in the playoffs. This is gonna be a tough matchup for the Commanders. I know they're at home, but the difference maker is now they have Marshawn Lattimore for this week. Or excuse me, for this matchup, they have him. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. First game, Jayden Daniels wasn't good. The Eagles defense done a good job. We'll see how they do this time against the #1 ranked defense in the National Football League. The Commanders, they've looked up and down this year. They started really good and had a little bumpy road. Now they've started to win some games. But I'm going to go with the Eagles. I know the Commanders now have Marshawn Lattimore, but he can't cover both A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And we'll see if they can stop Saquon Barkley this time. I don't think they will. Saquon Barkley didn't do much last game, so I expect him to have a big game here. So give me the Eagles. But I think Jayden Daniels will definitely play better in his second matchup. I don't think he'll play as poor as he did in his first match against the Eagles. Browns at Bengals. Give me the Bengals here. Titans at Colts. Give me the Colts. Titans are probably going to continue their tank. Vikings at Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings here. I don't care if it's Geno Smith or Sam Howell. Vikings defense is really good. Their offense is good as well with Sam Darnold and led by Coach Kevin O'Connell, Sam Darnold, Jay Jettis, Jordan Addison, Hawkinson, and Seahawks that home field advantage just isn't there anymore like they used to. Patriots at Bills. Give me the Bills to improve 12-3. I don't know why they put this at 425. Jaguars at Raiders. A shitball here. Give me Jaguars, I guess. What a shitball. 49ers at Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins, I guess, because they're playing at home. And the 49ers are probably just quitting at this point. Buccaneers at Cowboys. Give me the Buccaneers. They just put up 40 points against a good Chargers defense, so yeah, but our defense has been playing better lately, but the Buccaneers are just a better team than we are. And then Monday Night Football, another shit show. Why are these Monday night games towards the end of the season shit shows, man? Saints Packers. Give me the Packers here easily, man. Saints suck. Yeah, those are my Week 16 picks for this week, starting Thursday, and then we have 2 Saturday games, which should be interesting. It's going to be a busy Saturday with the college football playoffs and NFL, so it's going to be a busy weekend, folks. And Kentucky basketball this weekend. It's going to be a busy week, so just taking it easy these first few days of the week until it gets closer up to the weekend. But yeah, peace.